just to see what's in the air for you guys. My Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. Got in my own lane. So you just stay into yourself right now, worried about yourself right now, not putting too much energy into outside energies. I feel that it's a good time of the year to be doing that. Oh, got traveling, someone taking a trip. Maybe you're planning on a vacation. Maybe you want to just get out and do something different today. So let's see. And in my own lane has a road on it. So yeah, maybe there's definitely some travel here. Whether you're traveling to somebody or somebody's traveling to you, expect some near traveling. Let's get some tarot and see what the energies are saying for my water signs. What are the messages for my water sign spirit? What are the messages for my water signs? Coming out pretty quick, y'all. Messages for my water sign spirit. Messages from my water sign spirit. Oh my gosh, they're all falling out on the floor. All right, let's see if we can get a few more clarified messages from my water sign spirit. Okay, that came out earlier and I put it back. Came back out, so we're keeping it. Messages from my water sign spirit. Okay, what's going on, water signs? Messages from my water sign spirit. Messages from my water sign spirit. Okay, let me look. There's something going on with my water signs right now. So you got the Seven of Wands, you got the Page of Coins, you got the Devil card, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So far, kind of a gray energy. I'm not gonna lie, it's feeling very gray, like straining. Maybe your home life is really stressful right now, just your life in general. Something in your life is causing maybe a challenge or something going on. But with the Page of Coins, I do see that there's opportunity for money or development if that's what you're looking for. Manifest what you want and it will come to you. There is progress in your energy. So something that maybe you're working on or you've been putting efforts into that maybe was stagnant for a while is going to start picking up. So, it's okay. With the Devil card though, like that's your shadow self. So I don't know if someone maybe need to go inward and work on themselves, their shadow selves, or maybe somebody around you even needs to be doing that. Or you could be battling with something like if you're overly attached to someone in this very given time or moment, that could be eating you up a little bit right now. I'm not going to lie. Like there's something here that's got you just strained is what it feels like. I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm being pulled. And it's not like overly pulled, like, like someone's just like, but it's like you're being stretched. And it's like, I'm stretched to the max. Like, I don't know. The Ace of Swords is like mental clarity on something. So if you are going through something, there is going to be something I think you kind of come to an understanding about the situation with. You're going to find a way that you're able to go past it and move on from the situation afterwards and it not deteriorate everything that it hasn't already. I wouldn't put too much energy into stressing about it anymore, though. Like, just work on finding a positive way or a positive perspective of it, at least. So that way you can save your mental some clarity and some stress. Like, don't keep stressing about it. It's really what I mean. Don't keep stressing about it if you're stressing about something, water signs, because it's just going to keep stressing you guys. And you guys are very emotional. So you take on that more heavier than anybody else. Like, we just don't understand emotions the best. So like, that's what the other signs kind of take time in doing, is understanding our emotions, how to, manage those, work through them. You guys are kind of like the mastery of those already, but it's still going to hit you super strong because of that. So whatever this is, it definitely kind of has you not in the best energies, or maybe just an energy that you're like, I don't even want to keep being in this. Like, it's going to drag me on a day to day. So with the Eight of Cups, I do see you leaving the situation. Like, it's not something that you feel like you can stay anymore and work through anymore, or try to anymore. Like, you've been doing that and it is stressing you and draining you and stretching you. So now it's time to make some decisions. So whether you got to leave that behind, whether you just need to, it ain't even really leaving it behind. For me, I feel like it's like leaving it where it's at. Like, hey, I didn't come into the situation thinking it was going to drag me back. So before I let it drag us further back, I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to keep excelling. Why? Because that's the best for both of us. And that's okay to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a cabbie, like, logic is very much so in the picture all the time. And that is what I'm seeing here, honestly. Like, just needing a little bit of that logic. Like, don't always think of something as like negative or bad, my water signs, because from an earth sign perspective, hey, sometimes this happens. Yes, it sucks. But when you can look at it and be like, hey, well, whether we both tried or we didn't, or whether, there was going to be a good ending to this or not, like, I put forth myself genuinely. That's all I can do. That's all God is asking me to do. That's all Spirit's asking me to do. And when I do that, I'm still rewarded, because that was all they were asking me to do. It wasn't for me to solve this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me to make a solution that was going to work for everybody, even though that probably was what you were trying to do, bring it back to a solid level, so I get it. But at the end of the day, it didn't work, and that's okay. Walk away from it. Leave them where they're at, and you keep moving forward. Why? Because at least nobody is going further back at this point. Like, that's like, if you keep doing it with so much emotion into it, that's what happens. Because the emotion is not logic, and eventually it's going to have you in a gutter if you don't. But you guys master that. So that's like, I think you really see that. Like, like, you just know it's not there. Any more for the water sign, Spirit? Any other messages for my water signs? It's going to be okay, though. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the turning point of the situation. And I think maybe that's why it feels so heavy in it, because it's like, maybe we as people, we feel that coming, and we try to, okay, what can we do to solve it? What can we do to fix it? What can we do to, and like I'm saying, I feel like that is what somebody is doing here. Like, they have been doing that anyways. And it didn't go nowhere. Like, it didn't have any positive endings. And so now Spirit's going to come in and do what we need to do. The Wheel of Fortune to me is a turning of tables. That is exactly what that card resembles to me. And in the 31 years I've lived, I have never been able to say I've seen tables turn so very vividly. And I understand why it has to happen, why it does happen, why it's even a part of our life. And so the Wheel of Fortune is that table turning. Like, it's got to turn, and everybody's going to be affected by the Wheel of Fortune. It's not just a one-party kind of thing. Everybody's going to come out of this situation and be on a different perspective because that table turned for them. When you go, like, I'm just going to use a basic, like, just a very literal term, but like a literal aspect of it. But like, say you're sitting at the table with your family having Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody's got something different on their plates, though. You're sitting at the plate you wanted to eat. Then 10 seconds before you get to dig it in, the table spins, and you got a whole different plate in front of you. Not what you wanted, but when you eat it, it tastes good. Like, it was actually fire. Like, that's kind of what it's giving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be okay. Sometimes it's not the outcome we wanted, but it's always God's plan. It's never ours. There is good luck in it for the parties that were genuine, though. The Wheel of Fortune is never going to go without rewarding those that did what they needed to do in the situation and the lesson. So just keep that in mind. And the last card is the King of Coins. So wealth, leadership, discipline. Yeah. Like I said, you guys master the emotions. I feel like right now, maybe you're just taking your heart out of it a little bit and being like, man, I just want to get to my bag. So that's what you're going to focus more onto. You're also a leader. There's a lot of water signs that are leaderships in their business life too. Some of the best people I've worked with as an earth sign that's mastering in that field exactly. Like, a lot of water signs are my side-by-side people when it comes to work and business. So like, you guys do have a good hand in that as well. You guys are very well up in that. you know? So maybe you're just going to put this to the side and get in your bag, because you also have a page of coins here. So with this king of coins, there is an opportunity coming, maybe for you to be a leader in a role, or you get a higher up role even, or you get a promotion even, or, you know, you get a higher paying job, or you get an opportunity somewhere else and you didn't even see that coming. You did have traveling and in my own lane that were your expression cards when the video started. So maybe you might have to travel for this job, or maybe there's a job offer somewhere else in a different state and you're just going to pack up and be like, I'm just going to start over. Like, you know, that really is what I'm seeing. And the magician at the bottom of the deck. Wow, I didn't see that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks good after this, guys. You have the magician, the chariot, the six of cups, the hermit. Like, wow. Some good energies right there. So it's all coming to you. Just let spirit turn that table. Let them finish evening out what they needed to even out. And when it's said and done, it looks like on your end, water signs, you wasn't really the bad party in this situation. You wasn't really the one doing anything weird or trying to be that. You were trying to figure it out and make it to where we're both in the middle. We're on even ground. And because of that, spirit's going to reward you. They're proud of you. Because I know a lot of water signs, you know, if they do act on emotion, that probably isn't the first thing they're doing. You know, they're known to do that. Like if a water sign isn't healed enough and they act off their emotion, they're going to trip over their own feet and they're going to stumble off that. But, you know, right here, it shows that you mastered what you needed to in this situation and you're going to be rewarded for that. So congrats, water signs. It might feel a little rough now, but it's going to even out great. It looks so beautiful at the end of it. So yeah, but I hope that helped and I hope that resonated with somebody. And if it did, please like and subscribe. I'm a newbie, but I'm trying to get my presence up a little more. So the more and more I practice, I would love to see you guys. And I will catch you guys later.